When
Hi, I'm Shannon, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about cop cars and different features they have on them for safety, as well as some stuff on the inside that helps them be more efficient and do their job safely. Have you ever wondered what makes this car different than one you might drive or you might see on the road? This is a 2013 Dodge Charger, and although it might look similar to what you see on the road, it has plenty of different features than the average civilian's Charger might have, including brush guards, lights and sirens to help protect officers for any situation they might come to. This is a brush guard, as many of you might know, is on every cop car. Cops don't only fight criminals, but they also help us out if we're in need. A lot of times, more everyday use of a brush guard, cops use them for when people break down in the road or run out of gas. They use the brush guard to push them out of the road without damaging their car as much. Also, during high-speed chases, which is a more rare occasion, cops will use them to push cars out of the way or stop them by using the pit maneuver. And most cops would agree it's also fun to sit on in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. Okay, now that we talked a little bit about the brush guard, we're going to talk a little bit about the two different lighting systems that they have on the cop cars, including the light bar and the spotlight. Light bars are just used to get attention and so people know when cops are coming. As you can see, they're very bright and should get your attention pretty easily. We also have the spotlight. Cops use spotlights for several reasons, mainly for their own safety, to blind during traffic stops, to blind the driver and passengers so they can't see them. Okay, in addition to the brush guard, lights and sirens, there's also a couple more things on the exterior of a cop car to help get people's attention. We have the PA system, stop right there, and that's used to magnify the officer's command to get their attention. We also have the siren. Also, we have different horns to set aside the difference between a cop and a normal person's car to get attention. As you can see, there's many different settings in a cop car that makes different sounds. Now that we covered the exterior of a cop car, we're going to talk a little bit about the inside of a cop car. In the back seats of cop cars, instead of having cushions like a normal car would have in their back seat, it's hard plastic, as you can see. This is for several different reasons. Mainly to help, the plastic is there so that way they can't hide any tools like knives or guns or anything like that they might have in their pockets, or needles, drugs, in the cushions of the seats. So it's mainly just a safety reason. Also, as you can see here, they don't have handles, so there's no way they can get out the back, as well as no little lock thing here. Most times when someone gets arrested, they aren't very happy about it, so they like to kick. As you can see, there is a footprint here from the last criminal that got arrested. Another safety precaution they have is these metal bars across the windows. That way, criminals won't be able to kick out the windows when they get arrested. A lot of them are stronger because they're under influence of different kind of drugs like meth. These are metal bars that weigh 20 pounds. Okay, even though it is a hard plastic seat and not a cushion like a normal seat, they still do have seat belts for safety reasons. Also, as you see here, they have a nice sheet of plastic to protect the officer who's driving from them hitting them while they're driving or spitting, because a lot of them like to spit. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about the interior of a cop car. Here we'll briefly talk about the seat organizer. It just holds extra tools for easy access, like their flashlight, an extra pair of handcuffs that they aren't holding on them. As you can see, this one's a little bit bigger than the average one, maybe for a bigger person. You have their knife, and a cool little guide here that shows different street gang signs and spray paint that they use and stuff like that, so they can look out for that, as well as their ticket book, which we all dread to see. And this is where they write their tickets. Now onto the laptop, which is the most important part that cops use, and they utilize it quite often. You might see sometimes at a red light, if you look over at a cop, they're always typing on their laptop. Generally, that's just they're running a tag on a car in front of them. They have red lights here to help them see at night, and the reason why they're red and not white is because if they're white, it's harsh on their eyes, and if they look up at something really quick, they might be blinded from the light still. As you can see, they have a red light here as well, and it's red for the same reason, and also a white one for during the day. The laptops they use quite often and for several reasons. They use it for running tags, like I said, also to check for valid licenses, check warrants. They use it for emails between different officers and to check their emails to see new Florida laws that have come out. So they're always up to date. They also use it to check their court dates as well as writing reports. They use it quite often. Hopefully this video has given you a little bit more insight on a cop car and what features it has that separates it from a regular civilian's car, including safety features as well as different way it aids the officer helping their job, make it easier for them. And next time when you look at a cop car, maybe it'll give you a little bit more insight on the differences it has, and you can know there's a lot more to it than just a regular car.